Hey guys, I'm Molly from Everyday Gymnastics and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, finally. Sorry I left for 2 months, but now I'm going to try and do a video at least once a month, possibly twice or 3 times a month. So if you guys could leave requests for what videos you want to see coming up, that would be amazing. And for today's video, I thought that it would be a good idea to tell you guys my tips and pieces of advice for meet season, as meet season has just started for some people or it hasn't even begun yet. And this video is good for somebody who has never competed before, or if you have, it'll just give you a nice review and reminder of things that you should think about. So I hope that this video is helpful, and let's get started. Alright, so the first area of information that I'll talk about is your outfit. There are 3 parts. You have your competition leotard, your warm-ups, and then shoes. So for the leotard, you will get it before season starts from your gym. You will have to buy it. And usually it's long sleeve, the colors of your team, and then you will wear it with no shorts when competing. The thing to keep in mind, and you should be really conscious about, is that you are not allowed to have undergarments showing. So that means your underwear can't be like peeking out, or you can't have a sports bra that crosses in the back. So you can definitely find garments that will work with the leotard cut. Some are on GK, I know, so I'll link them below. Also a good option if you're young especially, you just don't have to wear a bra at all, and then everybody can just not wear underwear at all. For your warm-ups, these are what you will wear to the meet and maybe for awards and while you're stretching and warming up. So it's usually a jacket and then leggings or some type of pants. And lastly, for your shoes, I usually just wear sneakers, but you should check with your coaches and your gym to see what they would like you to wear. So now I'm going to cover the topic of your hair, a pretty important part to how you will present yourself at your meet. So your hair, number one most important thing, should just look clean and tight. So make sure that you don't have any flyaways, no frizziness. Your hair should be slicked back, and you can use hairspray for this. A really good way that I like to do sometimes is spray hairspray onto a toothbrush that you wouldn't brush your teeth with, obviously, and then just like use the toothbrush to go like this when you're pulling back your hair, and it'll just seal all the frizzies down, and it's really helpful. So for your hair, there are 2 options of what you can do, obviously a ponytail or a bun. If your hair is like medium to long length, I would just recommend going right to a bun, because if it whips you in the eye, the mouth, anything while you're competing, that is a safety hazard, and it will just look better pulled up into a bun. And then when you choose to do a bun, there are 2 different ways that you can go about that. So there's one I call the ballerina bun, which is when you just swirl up your hair really tightly into a little ball. And then there's also what I call the floppy bun, or college gymnast bun. That is when it's a little bit more loose, but make sure it is still not messy. Of course, you can always do braids and twists and anything that you want into the ponytail or bun as well. As for how you should present your skin and like your body, you should not have any tattoos or writing showing. So for example, if you have a tattoo, just try and scrub it off, or if you have a henna tattoo, you can just put tape over top of it. You should also only have 2 earrings, I believe, so whether you want 1 on each ear or 2 on 1 ear, I think you should cap it off at 2 earrings. Of course, this is pretty much common sense, but you should not have any jewelry, so no necklaces, rings, bracelets, and that also goes for hair ties. You just shouldn't have them around your wrists. And lastly, you are not allowed to wear nail polish at meets. If you do and the judge sees it, you will most likely get a deduction. Now we need to talk about what you should pack into your competition bag and what is essential to bring to the meet. First off, the bag itself. If your team all has the same bag and like all of them look the same, I would suggest wrapping ribbons around them or doing something to distinguish yours from your teammates. So my bag, I have a bunch of ribbons on it that I've gotten at meets over the years. So this, it doesn't look the best, but when all of my teammates' bags are on the floor, I can easily see which is mine. So I think the most important thing that you need to remember if you wear them is grips, because most girls cannot even go through their bar routine without your grips. So make sure that's the first thing that you pack. Also pretty important is tape and braces if you need them. So if you can't even tumble without your braces, make sure you bring them. It would also be pretty beneficial to you if you brought a water bottle. So this past meet that I went to last weekend, the gym was super hot. It was so sweaty and sticky, and I went through a whole water bottle within 2 events of the meet. So I would suggest bringing at least 1 water bottle, maybe even 2. And then also a healthy snack or more than 1 snacks to eat during your rotation. And I would especially suggest bringing snacks if your meet time falls over lunch or dinner. Lastly, the things that you should bring in order to keep yourself looking good is hairspray in case your hair gets a little bit frizzy, scrunchies, hair ties, bobby pins in case your hair falls out or your hair ties break, and lastly, nail polish remover in case you forget to remove your polish, or you could also save your teammate if they forgot. Alright, and the last thing that we have to talk about is how to prepare yourself for the meet. So not just what you should look like and everything, but what you should actually do. 2 nights and the night before your meet, you should definitely make sure to get a good night's rest. It's going to make you feel energized and you're going to be able to perform to the best of your ability. Also, right before your meet, you should eat a nice meal. So it should be healthy, balanced, not too heavy that it'll weigh you down, and it should also include protein. So my favorite meal before a meet is to make an egg and cheese sandwich, and sometimes I'll even add on sausage. Because it makes me happy, you should have something that will make you feel ready and confident. And it also holds a lot of protein in the eggs and sausage. Okay, so this is something that you can do before you even leave your house, or you could just do it in the passenger seat of the car or wherever you're sitting in the car. Just close your eyes and imagine yourself hitting all of your skills in your routines. You can even put on your floor music and then close your eyes and watch your routine in your head. Another way to get motivated and inspired is by watching videos. So whether you want to get hyped up with elite gymnastics, college gymnastics, or even say you're a level 4. On YouTube you can look up level 4 perfect 10 beam routine, and then it'll just show you exactly what it's supposed to look like, so that you can feel like you're gonna do that. Of course, you only want to have positive and happy thoughts in your mind. There should be no negativity circulating at all. All you should be thinking about is how good you're gonna do. And another thing that maybe you want to do, maybe not, is meditate and hypnotize yourself. So the hypnotizing part sounds a little bit crazy, but recently I bought some tapes from online with someone speaking about your ability and how you're going to do amazing. And it's kind of hypnotizing. It's like meditation, but then once you're relaxed, then they'll hypnotize you into believing you can do everything. So I'm sure you can buy your own tapes, or you can just search up on YouTube gymnastics hypnosis, gymnastics meditation, anything like that, and I think it's pretty beneficial if you commit yourself to it. Then while you're at the meet, you want to keep visualizing, keep breathing, and keep having positive thoughts, especially right before you compete. And my last tip is when you guys are on floor and beam, to smile, show off your choreography and moves, and exaggerate everything. Because doing all that can actually improve your score. If the judges think that you have really good artistry and you're showing it off and having a really good time, it can just make your routine look better as a whole. So really smile, look at the judges, and exaggerate all your movements. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting me as I come back into doing YouTube videos. I'm very excited. And also give this video a thumbs up if it helped you, and let me know if you would like me to further my meet advice videos in maybe going into my gym and doing a skit about what's specifically going to happen during your meet, like showing all the little details. Make sure to also comment below requests of what videos you want me to do in the new year, and I hope you guys have a really Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. So see you in my next video. Bye!